Egypt, of course, taking to the field for the first time in this edition of the most prestigious festival in world football. No doubt looking for a performance to set a tone. There's his great vocal support. There are many, many who have travelled to watch them, and every one of those supporters willing them to give everything back for the cause. It is beautifully set here. This is a distinctively southern European feeling stadium, a venue right on the banks of the river. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into. And once he gets...
And the shot! There it is! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Egypt have an early lead. Good start. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cuts it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks to dink one in. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Good ball. Oh, Bamiyang! Trying to get there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Goes long. Forward it goes. And it's El Neni. Trezeguet. Mohamed Salah. That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Egypt have themselves a chance from the spot. To further improve their position of comfort. He was just never going to miss.
Oh, you could always see he was confident about that. He always looked like he was going to score.
Egypt get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gets wrestled off the ball. And now the breakaway. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That's great strength on the ball. And Bamiyang! Goal! really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And here's El Neni.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
It's got through to him. He's had a go! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Egypt head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Just brushed off the ball there. Salah. Played back in. Up for the header! It's Lamina. Dinks one in. El Neni. Now it's Aubameyang.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Has a pop! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Has a pop!
Egypt merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Lamina drives it forward. El Neni. This could spell down. Shot at goal! He scored! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Egypt get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Egypt just have to run down the clock. Gets it upfield. It is now or never. Time is against them. He goes long, and he's there to cut it out. El Mohammadi hoists it forward. Tries to dink it in. El Neni. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
And then he really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong.
Up to meet it! And that is the last effort of the game.